But first, up first, what's going on, John? What's going on, Erica of Ravenwood Coffee? Great to have you here, John.
Thank you. We're really excited to be here.
I appreciate you guys. And John, Strike, brother, how are you?
Air assault.
Air assault. John, how long did you serve for in the military?
24 years.
24 years. You look good. You look young. Where are you from originally?
Michigan.
Michigan, right. And your daughter Erica helps you out with some of the things over at Ravenwood. Plus, on top of it, she's got quite the profession herself. We can't talk about it. She didn't get permission about it, so we won't do it. Right?
I appreciate it.
No, of course we're not here to screw you guys over. But I do want to get to the bottom of what's happening to Ravenwood Coffee, and where are you going to go next? Because I saw the video you put out, Erica. I mean, you're in tears.
Oh yeah, it was.
You were in tears, and I'm like, damn, what the hell's happening? But before we go and find out what the hell's happening, Ravenwood Coffee, when did it all start, John?
Oh, Lord. What was it, probably about 2016.
Okay.
I was doing woodworking. And
What year did you get out?
2012.
So you got out in 2012, all right? You're like, all right, I did my service, 24 years, amazing screaming eagle that you were. And then what were you doing as soon as you got out?
As soon as I got out, I went to work at Converges for a little while.
Converges?
Yeah.
What's Converges?
I was an iPhone tech.
Look at you go. You nerd, you. Oh, my God. I didn't know that about you.
Now, that job only lasted like 3 weeks because I put my application in at Ajero and
Uh-huh.
my application in at Converges at the same time.
So Ajero, okay, and Convergi, right?
So I've just finished training with Converges when I got the call from Ajero saying, hey, we'd like you to come. And I was like, let's see, iPhone tech or roadside service? Well, roadside service is more up my alley, so I'm going to go over to Ajero.
Oh, my God. Were they pissed? Converges?
No, not really.
All right, good. All right, so boom. So Ajero. So there you are. You're doing the roadside assistant. What are you doing? You're answering the phones and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the worst phone call you ever got on roadside assistance?
Well, actually, I was taking a USAA call.
Okay, USAA, yeah.
And it was a PFC somewhere out, BFE, and it was a snowstorm. It was a snowstorm. I was stuck on the side of the highway.
I-24?
No, it was another state.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere. It
Got
was
it, got it.
Montana or something.
Oh, yeah, because that Ajero, it's national.
Nationwide,
Right,
yeah.
right.
We take calls from all over the United States. Anyhow, he gets on the phone, and then when I tell him, you're at a gas station, you're at someplace warm, you're good to go. Tow trucks are not rolling. The highways are closed.
Right.
The state police will not let the tow trucks roll out to recover people. And he starts getting lippy with me.
Lippy?
Yeah. He started
a
cussing
PFC?
me out. He started cussing me out.
Did he know he was on the phone with Staff Sergeant retired, John? Did he know?
He did not, but I soon
okay.
let him know.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
I said, I am a staff sergeant. You will
Did he
listen to what
apologize?
I'm going to tell you, and you're going to do exactly as I say. Do you understand, Private?
Right.
He's like, yes, Sergeant. I was like, okay, let's get this taken care of.
I love it. The kids in the middle of the cold going to the parade rest. It's awesome, I love it. But boom, okay, so with Jero, but when did you finally like, hey, I want to open up my own coffee shop? One of the best ones in the city.
Well, in about 2016.
Which, by the way, I'm going to open up one of these Black Rifle Coffee Company espresso with cream.
Those are pretty good,
From
actually.
your shop, yeah?
Those are really good.
Oh my God, 170 calories, babe. What am I gonna do? Intern Shane, I'll tell you what. Before we get into why you opened up Ravenwood Coffee, Intern Shane on camera. What's up, Intern Shane?
What's up, Joe?
Here, I'll give us that famous Intern Shane flex.
I don't know if I should.
Yeah.
Mr. Muscles.
Erica, it doesn't miss a beat. I love it. I love it.
The gym is that way.
Yeah. yeah. The Slim Jim. All right. So, Intern Shane, if you don't mind, our friends from Ravenwood brought some wonderful coffees here. Erica, what kind of coffees are right there in front of you?
Okay, so these are just 4 of our fraps. So
Uh-huh.
this one is our cherries on a cloud. It's really popular.
Cherries on a cloud.
Mocha and cherry drizzle with marshmallow. This one is the Milky Way, so it tastes just like the candy. So it's
The Milky Way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's mocha and caramel. This one's a new one that Dakota actually created. It's a blended caramel apple spice. So
Uh-huh.
this doesn't have coffee. It's caffeine free. But just think of your caramel apple spice you get in the fall.
Wow.
But this is blended over ice.
Okay.
And then this one is the Oreo, which is my personal favorite.
The Oreo.
I
It
love
tastes just like an
Oreo.
Oreo cookie.
Is it double stuffed?
I wish.
I know,
Or just
right?
regular. I like the mega stuffed.
Mega stuffed.
Ultra stuff.
Mega stuffed. Intern Shane, if you could, Bay, which one would you like?
It don't matter.
Yeah. Intern Shane, you want the Oreo one?
Do you want the Oreo?
No. Listen, I would be lying if I would say I'd be drinking on the show. That's why I'm drinking this one. Okay.
Okay.
I can't. Believe you me. Here's my problem. I can't stop at one. All right. And if I spill it, I snort it. Okay. I have an addiction. It's not healthy.
Well, that's why the can's free.
In that case, does anyone want the Oreo one
No.
before I take it?
No,
Okay.
you can have it.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you.
For sure. I
All
got
right.
mine right here.
Well, there you go. All right. So boom.
in this tumbler.
You're at a Gero. Okay. Is this where you're like, I got to open up my own coffee shop?
Well, in 2014, I had a heart attack,
Oh.
and so I stopped working at a Gero shortly after that.
What caused it? I mean, you look pretty healthy. You look like a healthy guy.
I just had some, I don't know how to explain it. I just got a bad headache one day and went into the hospital. Next thing I know, I'm there for a week.
Really? A bad headache?
Yeah, I had a stroke.
And were you at home?
Yes.
You were at home.
Uh-huh.
Man, hold on. Let me just focus in on this one. Now, were you scared at all? Did you
I
think
don't
like,
really remember. They pumped me so full of morphine. I don't remember much of that day at all.
who
really.
found you?
I was with my wife.
Okay. Oh, it's Christine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So she found you.
Mhm.
All right. Did she say get up or?
I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah. Good point. Good point. All right. So boom, you have a heart attack.
Uh-huh.
Did you think you were going to die or anything like that when you were in the hospital when you woke up? Or did you?
No, I actually felt pretty good. Other than they did a cath on me and put in some stents.
Oh, those are the worst.
Yeah.
That's the
And-
ones that you pee in.
No,
The catheter.
no.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, what's a cath then?
The cath is they take these little spring-like things and they go into artery, and going through the artery, they put in these spring things to hold your blood vessels open,
Unreal.
so that the blood can flow.
Okay.
And they had to put 2 of those in. So when
You still
they
got
used to
them
do
in?
a bypass,
Yes. All right.
this replaces pretty much that procedure.
Ah.
They don't have to crack your chest open anymore.
Wow. Oh, thank God. Wow.
So
I did not know that. I know, right, Erica? That's
I know, I
it's
got
just bone
chills.
chilling.
Like cracking your chest.
All right. So boom. So you're out of commission. You're not working at a Gero at this point while you're recovering. What?
well, yeah. I mean, I went back to work at a Gero after
Yeah.
I recovered, but the stress level was too high.
It was the stress, huh?
Yeah. So I went.
Stress is a killer.
Yeah. So then I went to work for Gear to Go.
Oh, Gear to Go on
Yeah.
post. Yeah, MWR, Gear to
I
Go.
was a carny.
Great prices at that Gear to Go, though. You know what I mean? You can't beat them. Right.
I worked there for almost a year, and then when I stopped that, I started doing some woodworking,
Yeah.
and just to take my mind off things. And I needed a place to sell the stuff, so we went down to this place called the Mill on Highway 79. on
Okay.
Dover Road. And on Saturdays, it's called Market at the Mill. And Christy would come out there with me, and we were set up the tent. And then during this process, I had built her a drink station in our sunroom. And so she had started experimenting making coffee syrups. So she started selling coffee syrups.
Now, was she working at all during this time? Was she doing another job or
She was a bookkeeper.
a bookkeeper?
Yeah.
You know what that means in New York, right?
Not a bookie.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. She's running
She was
numbers.
she was an accountant.
I love it.
So then she started making coffee under the tent and selling that. And next thing you know, people are saying, "Hey, can you be here all week?" And we're like, "Well, yeah, I guess we could, but
Right.
in the wintertime it get a little cold, so we got this little Amish-style building, the shed thing, and had electricity put in it and all that stuff, and set up the shop in there. And we was in there for a little bit, and then we wound up moving inside the mill. And then in 2018 is I had a second heart attack,
Damn.
and
Jen,
then we shut the business down
w-
after that.
was things getting stressful again?
Well, no, I was at my niece's wedding when it happened. I partied really, really hard the day before at the wedding, and
Oh yeah. What
got
was-
up in the morning. I felt okay, but then I started feeling, I'm not so good, and then, yeah, I think I better go to the hospital. And
Damn.
I'd had another.
What was the drink of choice?
Oh, I was drinking.
Was it liquor?
Don't look at me. I
No.
wasn't there. Your favorite's Captain
Corona.
Morgan.
Oh, the Corona.
Corona extra.
Oh no! You see where it started, Bay? You see? Unreal. But okay, so you go check yourself in. What did the doc say?
They put me on blood thinners. It was what they called an arterial spasm, basically. So they put me on blood thinners, and ever since then, I've been perfectly fine.
Man.
I just have to watch it when I cut myself.
All right, right, understood. Now, okay, 2 heart attacks. Obviously, a lot of stress-inducing situations. What better to create and start owning your own locally owned business? Terrible
blame
idea at
her.
this point.
I blame her
Oh my God! Like,
because she found the building.
all right, so okay, so now you're recovered, okay, but you got to work, right?
Yeah.
You got to find some work. It's in your blood. It's in your DNA to work and not be a mooch, right? I get it. So you're like, okay, let me open up Ravenwood. Erica, he said it was your idea.
Well, so they had already opened, like at the mill, and they had closed, and they were
Yeah.
talking about wanting to do it again. And I was driving, I think, to work one morning, and I saw the building we're in now, and I saw it was for lease, so I sent it like in our family group chat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what about this building? And then
It's beautiful inside too.
It is. It's a great
Like,
building.
do you guys remember Canyon Road was in there with the steakhouse, right?
Yeah, it was in there before us.
Right.
But then it sat vacant for a while, so there was some like vandalism and stuff that had to be taken care of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, teenagers.
Teenagers.
That stained glass and all that stuff in there had to be repaired.
Right.
It was all like shattered. But so I sent it to them, and then we started really talking about, okay, well maybe this is something we could start doing. And then Dakota and Christy really started doing that part, and I just started, because I work full time otherwise, I just started promoting it and doing the Facebook and that kind of thing. And then we
Then boom. Why the name Ravenwood?
Well, my family crest has ravens on it,
Okay.
and when we moved into the house that we're living in now, it's got a bunch of woods and stuff like that, and it's like a small hobby farm because we got some goats and some chickens and some other stuff, and so we called it Ravenwood Farm.
That's what. Okay. Ah, I get it. Good. Well, I'm glad that the animal wasn't like a rooster or a cock. You know, that'd be terrible, right?
Oh, the rooster, I got rid of the rooster. He attacked me a few times.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. So boom, and then you open up. When I first saw your location there on College Street there, or Wilma Rudolph when it turns into College Street, you know, right at that hill, I'm like, this is a terrible location. Traffic-wise, somebody in there, and then all of a sudden they started building the townhouses in there.
Yep.
Oh my God, you guys must have been like jackpot. I mean, because this, how important was those townhouses being built in there?
Well, I think it helped a lot, which they were in the process of being built when we were kind of like being open, so it was kind of like a win-win, because before, a lot of businesses that had been there had gone out of business because
Tough location.
the location's terrible. Well,
Yeah.
traffic-wise.
Traffic-wise, right?
So when we learned
Like, I want a
all
light
those
there.
apartments are, I know I want a light so bad.
Right.
When all those apartments were going in, we're like, oh, this will be really great for business.
Yeah.
They'll come before they go to work or at night or whenever.
And business-wise, you guys were doing good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, doing the coffee. I don't know why you guys didn't like start a bar at night there too. Oh my God! I mean,
Well, then we'd have to get a liquor license.
that's okay. Oh, you guys would be killing it over there.
I I mean, that's a fair point.
So boom. So
I don't want to drink up all the profits.
no, I'll help you. All right? Don't worry about it, John. So okay, so boom, business is going good, and then all of a sudden, I mean, because your coffee, everyone raves about it, especially that you guys carry the Black Rifle. How'd you guys land that contract, that deal?
Oh, well, my son Steven, he got the coffee club. And he was drinking Black Rifle. And when we started selling coffee out at the mill, he says, you guys should try using this stuff. And so we did, and
Right.
people liked it. And so then we requested to be an authorized dealer.
Yes.
Once we moved into the building.
The building, it's all good.
Building.
The building.
Once we moved into the building, we
It's
requested to be
Michigan
an
people,
authorized dealer, and we got approved. And as long as we sell $3,000 worth of coffee a year, we can stay a dealer.
And you were.
We're way over that.
Yeah, you guys are doing well. But then I see this video saying we have to close our doors.
Yeah.
Did that come real sudden?
A little
Yeah,
bit.
it was a little sudden. So we had to close like for a couple of weeks because of like COVID. But then we reopened and stuff. But the owners decided to sell the building.
Oh, you mean government came in and told you to shut your doors? We'll get into that later, okay? We'll get into that unconstitutional nonsense a little later, okay?
Right.
Oh.
But so then the owners decided to sell the building. So we are going to move, which we're closing officially August 14th. And then our last day, we had to be out by August 18th. So we're going to use those days to like finish packing up everything.
Yeah.
But then we're going to find a new place.
Moves suck.
Yeah, I hate packing and unpacking.
What do the residents say over there? And your regular customers?
A lot of them are like pretty sad about it.
Yeah, of
I
course. They
just
had
hang out in
coffee
the
at a
basement.
walking distance.
A lot of people though like have reached out, like support, like that video I posted, which did not intend to cry during that entire thing, but you know.
No, those are natural tears.
Yeah.
That they were.
Um,
Because, I mean, you're a terrible actress from what I understand anyway. So, yeah, right.
Oh, I am,
so,
for
so,
sure.
So the real video. And to check out that video, and it explains a lot, okay, go to the Ravenwood Coffee and Creations Facebook page. All right, don't forget to click like, scroll down. Plus, also, you see a link to the GoFundMe there. All right, whose idea came up with the GoFundMe? Because you're going to need some revenue here.
oh, for sure.
You guys are going to be closing your door, okay? You guys are going to be not only moving and packing, there's no revenue coming in during this time.
Right.
Plus, you don't have a location yet to where you're going. Is that correct?
We have some
We have some
prospects.
But
so we're-
nothing's-
right.
Nothing concrete yet.
Because it's not like you can just move into, like, take the Office Now complex where we're working out of, okay? You know, beautiful building. Look what you got me doing. Beautiful building complex, okay? But no, you have to have certain things in a kitchen, vents, and the whole bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unreal.
You have to have the 3-vat sink. You have to have hand washing stations. You have to have a mop sink. You have to have, like in our case, we have to have 220 ran to where the espresso machine is going to be.
Yeah.
Then you have to have all the drains put in for the espresso machine. You have to have the drains put in, make sure there's drain for the ice maker.
You know what I would love to see? I would love to see a Ravenwood food truck.
So a lot
would
of people
love
have
that.
suggested
Right?
that. And we do love the idea, but we still would have to have like a brick and mortar
Of
building.
course. Yes.
So that, I mean, that's a future goal, honestly, is to have a food truck
Because then we can
style.
represent at events.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
But that just couldn't be like our primary permanent location
Good
right
point.
now, because we do have to have like enough water pressure for the or for the espresso machine and somewhere to make the syrups.
I
and
have
all
no
that.
idea about all that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are killing it. It just sucks that. And like you said in your video, no hard feelings to the business owner or the
Right.
building owner.
Right.
But damn, well, who's buying it? Do you know?
We don't know. Actually.
We don't know who they are.
Because
But we've seen them.
what have you talked to them? Be like, hey, you know, you're buying the building. You want us as your tenants?
No, I think
They want a restaurant.
Yeah, I think they
Yeah.
want to put in like their own stuff, which is fair.
Ravenwood
I mean,
Restaurant.
oh, I wish. I don't want to get
I
into
can't
the-
cook. You
Yeah,
don't
I-
want to eat anything. I cook.
I can't cook.
Well, get
this.
Bay. Bay can cook. Bay's the cook over at Wicked Good Sandwiches, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love Wicked Good.
Oh, I know. 605 Cumberland Drive, downtown Clarksville.
They have good fries.
It's all just promotions, this show. That's all it is. Just plugging everything.
I love it.
Oh, man. Man, I got to find out though. I mean, when you guys do find out, you got to come back on and let us know what the hell's going on.
Oh, for sure. Which we're meeting somebody tomorrow that we're hopeful with. We'll see what happens of a building, and then we'll go from there, I guess.
Because I'm a big fan, not just me, but we as a team, locally owned business, okay, check, okay, veteran owned business, check, okay, cool people who talk funny, check, okay. I mean, you guys, you got our prayers, and now you got to get some of our dough, okay, to help out during this transition. So go to that GoFundMe, okay? It's on the Ravenwood Coffee and Creations Facebook page. I'll start sharing the link myself, because the request is for $50,000. And you guys got a way to go, huh?
Yeah, which that's we requested that such large amount because that's what we use to start up our current spot. We could need less depending on what location we have and how it's already set up. Like if it's already set up restaurant wise, then we won't need as much. But so that was just like our ultimate goal is
ballpark. What was rent over there? You don't have to give exacts.
It was what we 4,000, I think.
A month?
Yeah.
Damn.
And I'm Wilma Rudolph. That's cheap.
Damn.
Yeah, well, that's really good for Wilma Rudolph. I've heard. But we're hoping for a place that's a lot cheaper that doesn't have as much overhead.
Yeah. What part of town are you guys looking?
Well, if things go right tomorrow, then we'll be in between Gate 1 and Gate 2.
Damn it. I mean, good for you guys. You know, like, whatever. I'm being selfish here.
It is farther, which we're hoping like eventually to be able to open like 2 to 3 locations.
I would love for you guys
to fantastic.
To grow and expand. You know, having locally owned franchises is such a good sign of success.
Oh yeah, I love what like Lassiter's is doing. Like
yeah,
they have,
exactly.
Like, 3 of them. They're
right.
great.
Right.
We want to be them. That's our goal. But different.
Yeah, no, obviously. I mean, you got some great products, some great personalities, and
thank you.
and on top of it, I mean, I'm freaking all wired up right now, babe. On this Black Rifle Coffee espresso with cream. Oh my God! Look at the pecs. I can't control them. Oh, we can't say them on here, but nonetheless, all right. All right, my friends. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
You guys rock. You guys rock. Intern Shane, if you could pop outside, see if our trash talk buddies, if they're out there, airborne disposal, and then we'll get you flexing again.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Also coming up, hey, do me a favor. Make sure to share this on your timeline. All right. So the other people they can hear this story and maybe they can help out. So share, tag, make sure you spread the word. Plus, it also helps because Facebook likes to ban us because we do some real talk. And we're about to find out if we're going to get shut down. I can't wait. Bay, the last time we got shut down was doing a Conspiracy Theory Thursday. We were talking about dead celebrities.
Yeah.
And they shut us down. Isn't that crazy?
Dead celebrity?
Yeah, Michael Jackson. And they pulled the plug on us. Any luck, Intern Shane? Are they out there? No, sir. No? All right. Dag nabbit. That's a southern phrase.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I learned that.
Dag nabbit.
Dag nabbit. I learned that by watching a Got Milk commercial, and it had a spelling bee. And old MacDonald was spelling cat. C-A-T-E-I-E-I-O. And they go, eh. And he goes, dag nabbit.
Oh, where was this at?
That was a commercial.
How old was this?
Oh, man. It was one of the first Got Milk commercials.
I was in like 7th grade, I think, when.
Oh, don't say that to me,
came out.
Intern Shane. Don't say that to me, please. You know what the first Got Milk commercial, I believe, and I'm pretty sure this was the first Got Milk commercial. Aaron Burr. Remember Aaron Burr? The Aaron. Nobody remember. It's all good. It's all good. Don't YouTube it if they don't take it down. Because speaking of YouTube.
What about YouTube?
Oh, Bay, there's this video of doctors speaking real truths about what the hell's going on in today's pandemic. And what did Facebook first do? Then Twitter, then YouTube. I mean, I'm talking about after millions upon millions upon, I'm talking about over 50 million views, and they go, nope, not gonna happen. Why? Why did they tear down this video? Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this video. Right. I got the video. We'll go over it all. Hey, stay tuned. See if we get knocked on. And if we do, let us know. Plus, also, don't forget, type in your comments here. All right? Boom. Be seen, be heard. All this is coming up next on the Joe Padula Show, where Clarksville goes to party with a purpose. Absolutely.
Salutations. This is Casey Bryant with Local Clarksville. Don't forget to download our app to find local places to eat, shop, and play. You're listening to the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.